Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kelly, and in today's video, we are doing a tarot reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to be looking at the next 22 days. This video is timeless, so it will apply from when you are watching this video to 22 days out. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post new collective readings every week starting on Sundays, so I invite you to come join me by adding Kelly Guidance to your Self-Care Sunday. Make sure you check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus readings for the week for a detailed overview. I always recommend watching for yourself, but if you're curious about someone else, you can check their Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. The first card I got for you is the 10 of Wands. The next card I got is the Hanged Man. And then I also got the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. All right, Scorpio. So right off the bat, I feel like you have a lot of extra burdens on your plate right now. There's something that is just like holding you down or holding you back. Because the 10 of Wands, again, does talk about extra burdens. It talks about responsibilities. It talks about hard work, but it does also talk about completion. So I'm sensing that you guys have started something and you're about to complete it. This could be a project. Maybe you guys have been working on something and it's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of hard work. And it could even be a relationship where you feel like you've put a lot of extra time and effort into the relationship and you weren't really getting the results that you wanted. So I feel like that is the energy that you're starting off with. There's just something that seems like it's a lot of hard work, but it is coming to a completion. With the Hanged Man coming next, this actually talks about pausing. So I feel like to get to the full completion of what you want, you're going to need to pause. And the Hanged Man actually does also just talk about things like surrendering and letting go, gaining a new perspective. It can also talk about waiting, sacrifice, and enlightenment. So with all of these things being said, I feel like, again, there has been something that you have been working on, and it feels like a lot. But what you need to do and what's going to help you is to get into your Hanged Man energy. And that just means actually just chilling, because the Hanged Man is just talking about somebody that's suspended in air, but they're loosely suspended in air. Usually it's somebody that's like hanging on some type of rope and string, but they're very loosely tied. So they kind of basically did it to themselves. It is a self pause, it is a self waiting, it is a self enlightenment time. So as you're pausing and you're reflecting on all these things and you're reflecting on the 10 of Wands time that you have, which is this hard work and extra responsibility, if you give yourself that time, you'll actually end up becoming the Queen of Cups or have Queen of Cups energy. And the Queen of Cups is a very compassionate, caring, she's intuitive, she's in flow, she's emotionally stable. This is her character. And this is also your character. But something has been stressing you out. And to be honest, the best of us all get stressed out. And we could become more short with the people that we love. We could become more irritable with the things and the people around us because of what's going on within us. So with that being said, that's why the Hanged Man is here, because it's really going to be important for you to take a moment to stop, to rest, to relax, and recollect yourself. When I see the Queen of Cups, I sense somebody that is able to step away when she needs to recollect herself. This is a person that knows how to handle their emotions. This is a person that knows when and where to do things, to say things. So I'm sensing that there might have even been a combative air in your life. So this could have been a different person. This could have been a situation that made you combative. But I am sensing like maybe a little bit of a combative energy around you, and it's just felt so dense. It's just felt so harsh. It just felt like it was holding you back, like I said in the beginning of this. Like there was just something that was making you not peaceful. So it's really going to be important for you to take a pause and try to find the things in life that make you feel peaceful, right? And it make you feel taken care of and comfortable. And I'm talking about you taking care of yourself, not anybody else taking care of you. And then with the Two of Pentacles coming at the end, this is talking about multiple priorities. So it seems as though even though you do give yourself this time to rest, to relax, when you've gotten yourself together again and back into the Queen of Cups state, you go back into all of your priorities, okay? Because the Two of Pentacles talks about multiple priorities, time management, prioritization, and adaptability. But look at, we started with the Ten of Wands and then we ended with the Two of Pentacles. So the way that I see this is you have the same amount of responsibilities, but it's perspective that's changing because you gave yourself some time to rest, relax, and recuperate. So the Ten of Wands again talks about like all these burdens, extra responsibilities. It talks about hard work, and it seems like a lot is on your plate. But the Two of Pentacles also has a lot on their plate. Remember, multiple priorities, time management, adaptability. So you've basically just learned how to prioritize and learn how to be adaptive by taking time away with yourself. So it's very, very important for you to take these times to yourself so you can juggle everything. Everybody has those times when they get burnt out and they can't continue on the way that they're going. And, you know, that's the ebb and flow of life. We're not meant to be super productive every single day of our lives. If you're having a day where you feel really, really energized and really, really productive, then get a lot done that day because it's going to make you feel really, really great at the end of the day. You're going to be able to get into your bed and think, man, I was really, really productive today and I'm so proud of myself. But guess what? On the days that you feel like you need to sleep 20 hours a day, on the days that you feel like I can't do all the things that I was supposed to do, I can't handle my to-do list, I can't even look at my to-do list, it's actually just as productive to have that rest day. So listen to your body, do what is right for you, and don't really worry about what anyone else has to say. Okay, Scorpio, you got to do what's right for you. If you need deep rest, then you need the deep rest. Allow yourself. And at the end of that day, you can get into your bed, or maybe you've been in bed all day, and still tell yourself that you're so proud of yourself for allowing yourself to have this day or this week where you can just rest, relax, and recharge. And I just saw 444 on the clock. So your angels are here, my angels are here, and they're just confirming that message. Go with the ebbs and flows of life, and you will be so much more peaceful. You'll be able to handle so much more. And on top of that, it will feel like less work because, again, I see the Ten of Wands and the Two of Pentacles as kind of two sides of the same coin because they're both talking about like a lot of hard work and like responsibilities, but one person is basically being able to prioritize and adapt to it, but one person is basically feeling very burdened. So it's all a perspective thing, and it's all about resting and relaxing and making sure that you're right before you can do anything else. So let's go ahead and move on to the oracle cards that I got for you. So the first card I got for you is success. So exactly, you're going to get success, and Libra is here, so that could be one of your prominent signs as well. So make sure you check out the Libra reading when it comes out. So I'm sensing that you guys have been working towards something and you're wanting this success, right? There's something that you want very, very badly, and you've been working very hard towards it, and you will be getting the success that you deserve from your efforts. But sometimes success doesn't only mean like work until you succeed. It means work, rest, play, work, rest, play. Make a whole balance of that, and you still will come out successful. I really, really promise you. You know what this makes me think of? In college, I basically graduated with a 4.0, and I literally busted my butt, and I was in the 10 of Wands like pretty much all of college trying to get that 4.0. And looking back, I'm like, I really didn't need that 4.0. Like, I could have just got B's or C's and I still would have gotten my degree, and it really probably wouldn't have ended up making that big of a difference. But I was always told, you know, that grades do matter, and it turns out that you really just need to pass your classes. You don't necessarily need to get like the whole 4.0. That's more of just like a thing that would be a personal thing, and it would be like a personal goal, right? So with that being said, it's just an example of how you could potentially work way harder than you need to and still potentially get the same results as someone that didn't work as hard because they just felt like they didn't need to. They prioritized their health. And I'm telling you guys, even though I did get that 4.0 in college, I was not healthy. Like, I was mentally unwell. I was always pressuring myself, and I've talked about this in another video before, definitely. But when you're just going, and you're not really giving yourself any breaks, it's just gonna burn you out, and it's gonna be worse for you in the long term. So I just felt like that was a really important message, and maybe even a story that you can resonate with. The next card that I got for you is peace. Look at that. So that's exactly what I'm saying. I feel like you guys have been searching for peace. You guys have been really wanting peace in your life, but you can't find it. You can't have it right now because you're just like in this state of just always worrying, always feeling like all these burdens and extra responsibilities. So the peace card says, Bridget, goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me, peace's flame. So for me, I just feel like, again, similar to what I said earlier, you need to find your own peace. So like, what is it for you? So a lot of Scorpios, you guys are very, very spiritual, very, very intuitive. Maybe getting deeper into your spiritual practices is going to be something that helps you a lot. So if you don't already have like a spiritual practice that you do, then I highly suggest like starting something, whatever you like. You like tarot, so I would suggest if you don't have a tarot deck already that is your own, then getting yourself a tarot deck and getting yourself maybe some crystals or maybe even some incense or Palo Santo, whatever it is to cleanse your space is going to make you feel really, really amazing, because my Scorpios are very intuitive. And if it's not that, if you're not really like super into spirituality and you kind of just like these readings on YouTube, then I would say go ahead and do the things that make you feel peaceful in a practical sense. So take a walk in the park, or talk to a friend, or cook yourself a mindful meal. Whatever it is that makes you feel peaceful, do more of that in the next 22 days and you will be attracting a lot of success and abundance. So the next card I got for you is magical powers. What did I literally just say? Scorpios are very intuitive. You guys are psychic. You guys have a lot of abilities, and you may have not tapped into these abilities yet because you have to kind of be at a certain place in life before these gifts really show up and show themselves to you. If you're kind of in a bad place, basically how I understand it is your spiritual team wants to show you your gifts, but if you're just not in the right place for it, your gifts won't really come up or be as strong, because of course they want you to use your gifts for the betterment of yourself, the betterment of humanity, and not so much for the detriment. But like, let's say you have like these sensitive, intuitive abilities where you're able to pick up on things, subtle energies, right? And you're picking up on these subtle energies. You could use that for bad or you could use that for good, just like anything else. And so you need to be in a good enough place for your gifts to present themselves to you in their fullest potential. And the magical powers card does say, I weave and clear, I cast and know. Magic secrets to me now show. So you could repeat these affirmations if you would like, if you want to bring more peace and magical powers into your life. It may help you, but I also recommend doing daily affirmations, whatever fits in your life at this time. I have affirmations that I say every single day, and when I come about an affirmation that I feel like I need, or when I come about an affirmation that I see that I like, I actually just add it to my list and I say that one as well. I say my affirmations every day, like I said, and they really, really help. So that's something that I suggest for you as well, my beautiful Scorpios. And the last card I got for you is make an altar. Literally what I say. So if you guys don't already have an altar and you're interested in the spirituality, realm, then I highly recommend making an altar. And as we can see on this girl's altar, it looks like she has candle, flowers, and I feel like maybe that's like essential oil or something. She looks like she also has a picture. So your altar can have whatever you want. It can have pictures of your pets. It can have pictures of your ancestors. You can do candles. You can do like I said, Palo Santo or any smudging tools. You can have flowers. You can do whatever you want. You could do salt bowls. There's so many things that you could put on your altar. It's very, very personal. So I highly recommend having an altar. I actually have two. I have one in my room and I have one in my like living room, because I just feel like it's such an amazing practice to have a place where you can do your spiritual things every single day. And it really ends up grounding you, and it really ends up giving you a lot more in life to look forward to, or at least that's how I feel about my altar. I'm very attached to my altar, and you don't have to spend a bunch of money to start an altar. I mean, I literally have just a table that I already was using, and I just decided this is my altar now, and I just use a table that I already had. And if you don't want to spend a lot of money, there are, you know, those pillar candles, the white candles. Those are like under $2. I want to say they're like $1.50, and they burn for a really, really long time. I set an intention and I just leave it till it burns out, and it's like a whole week. It's called a 7-day candle because it's supposed to last for 7 days. I've never actually checked how long they last, but I would confirm that they do last about a week. So that is definitely something you can do as well. A cheap addition to your altar. And again, set intentions when you're lighting that match to light the candle for the first time. Set an intention of whatever you want, and that will be imprinted in the candle, and it will keep itself alive, keep itself lit, that intention, all the way until the candle is burned out. And so you can get another candle and do it all over again. That is one way. Or you could just get tea light candles, like literally whatever it is. There's so many different ways. I highly recommend and think that that would help you a lot, Scorpio, for the next 22 days. So that is all I have for you today, Scorpio. But if you made it to the very end, I will roll the astro dice for you to see if we have any last messages for Scorpio. So we're getting Venus in the 9th house and Leo. So Venus is the sign of love, beauty, and I just feel like that's what you need more in your life to make you feel peaceful, right? I could even put it here, because beauty and love can come from making your own altar and just having that spiritual space, that spiritual time for yourself. And the 9th house is the house of spirituality, people would say, and the 9th house is also the house of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is very optimistic, so I feel like this is kind of just saying stay optimistic about your situation, stay optimistic about your mindset, and things will change. It will just be a perspective shift, like I said earlier. And with Leo, I feel like this is just talking about get in touch with your inner self-confidence. I feel like you've lost a little bit of self-confidence over the last maybe weeks or days. You're kind of in a rut, and Leo is a very, very confident sign. Do something that builds your self-confidence in the next 22 days. Show yourself love and beauty as well. I'm going to put this right here because I just feel like Leos show themselves a lot of love. You know what I mean? So that is what I'm getting for you today. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Scorpio. I really did enjoy it. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a big like down below and subscribe to my channel. I post new collective readings every single week starting on Sundays. So I invite you to come join me by adding Kelly Guidance to your Self-Care Sunday. And if you haven't already, make sure you comment something down below. Comment down below what resonated the most for you, or what you are the most excited for in terms of the next 22 days. With that being said, until next time, bye, Scorpio.